It was just like Mike was just demoralized to kill people. I know the competitor in you still went at it, but how was it dealing with the GOAT?
Well, your ass better get some sleep the night before. I'm gonna tell you now, that's one motherfucker right there. Now I used to go lay down and elevate my motherfucking feet above my heart. Like my mom used to say, put your feet above your heart, baby, before you play him. It gonna bring some energy back to you. Yeah, cause this motherfucker Black Jesus, man. That's why I call him, man, the best player I ever played against, man. I mean, it's no comparisons to. I mean, LeBron. Kudos, man. You hell of a nigga, man. You got your son damn drafted, nigga. That shit's weird. Mike was the best player ever, man. That motherfucker spunked on me one day when we was in Houston.
The first rule before facing Michael Jordan, go to bed early. Sounds funny, but for Vernon Maxwell, it was pure survival. He once admitted that Jordan was the only player who ever made him change his routine. On nights before facing Black Jesus, Maxwell would lie in silence, legs propped up, conserving every ounce of energy, because the next day wasn't just a game, it was a storm. I never faced anyone like him, he said, mixing or with exhaustion. Jordan wasn't just fast or strong. He lived in your head, rent-free. One night in Houston, Jordan blew past Maxwell, soared through the air, and unleashed a thunderous dunk that sent the arena into chaos. Maxwell could only watch, realizing he'd just become another name on Jordan's never-ending highlight reel. And then came the final sting. As Jordan jogged back, he gave Maxwell a light slap on the backside, a small gesture that somehow felt like the ultimate reminder of who really ran the court. Fuming after being humiliated, Vernon Maxwell snapped, "Don't put your hands on me, Mike. You're the best, but don't touch me." Even one of the league's toughest defenders cracked under the weight of Jordan's dominance.
He spun on me. I was like, oh Lord, that bitch like, he's like disappeared. This bitch poof, this bitch just disappeared. This bitch spun on me so, this bitch is so gifted, man. I'd never seen, he's so strong, fast, and can handle, and I don't think his handle was that good. I think his hand was so big that he used to lose that shit, and he'll grab that bitch with his hands so, he got big hands, all of us. He'll grab that motherfucker, but man, that man spanned on me, and he took off, and you know that damn jump man on the bottom of that damn stick. That motherfucker was right in my face. And then I was like, I laughed at it. I laughed because I took off and ran down the court because I knew the nigga had done, I knew it in there. I know everybody in Houston was like, oh shit. They used to come see the dunk show before the games. And I knew I just took off running.
Leak out.
And he came back, he came up behind me, and the nigga hit me on my ass. I said, oh no, bitch ass nigga. Don't put your goddamn hands on me, nigga, after that bullshit, nigga. Don't put your motherfucking hands on me, Mike. Nigga, I'll beat your motherfucking ass, nigga. Now, I love your game, bitch ass nigga. Don't put your goddamn hands on me, nigga. So, I was just saying, but,
oh man!
And then that's when y'all see it's like everybody see this part when we like face to face. So I was like, man, but don't touch me, nigga. You're the best nigga I ever played against, nigga. Don't put your goddamn hands on me though, nigga. Cause nigga, I hate guarding your ass, nigga. Oh yeah, man. That was shit, man. That was some shit right there, Mike, man.
Because that was the thing. Jordan didn't just beat you with his shot or his athleticism. He beat you in your pride, your confidence, and your soul. Maxwell later admitted, Mike was the greatest player I ever played against. No comparison. And that's the truth that defines his legacy. Jordan wasn't just another player. He was the measuring stick, the line no one else could reach. Maxwell wasn't alone in that feeling, either. Gary Payton, the glove himself and one of the greatest defenders ever, confessed that what scared him most wasn't just Jordan's skill. It was his obsession with breaking you. He didn't just score on me, Payton said. He took my confidence. Jordan didn't just dominate the game. He rewired the minds of those who tried to stop him. Charles Barkley, the 1993 MVP, once said it plain and simple.
That guy was unbelievable, man.
Yo,
to
man.
be 1,000, man. I'm just glad I was able to say shit and everybody give me homage. But shit, they don't give like Motherfucker, I was just funneling that motherfucker down there to Olajuwon. Olajuwon was the best defensive player in the fucking league for fucking back in them days for 3-4 years in a row. Defensive player of the year, blocking everything. You know, he don't give a fuck if he get dunked on. He don't give a fuck if Mike coming in and dunk on him. Shit, I'll funnel his ass on down there, go and get that shit, and I'll be out there waiting on the break. Shit, so that's what it is, man. Mike was the best ever, man. Love you, boy.
I never thought anyone was better than me until I played Michael Jordan. Reggie Miller, one of the most fearless shooters to ever step on the court, admitted that the game was already over the moment Jordan locked eyes with him. Patrick Ewing, both rival and friend, didn't mince words either. Michael Jordan is the reason my Knicks never won a championship. That's the Jordan effect. His presence cast a shadow so massive it covered the entire league. Players didn't just prepare for 48 minutes. They reshaped their routines, their mindset, even their confidence, just to survive him. And that's the part no stat sheet can capture. You can measure points and rebounds, but not the fear he inspired or the pride he shattered. Jordan wasn't just the best player. He was a force of nature that devoured an entire generation. Barkley, Malone, Stockton, Ewing, Payton, Miller, all of them felt that same pull, that same pressure, that same gravity of greatness that only Michael Jordan could create. And that's why the truth stands unshaken. Michael Jordan didn't just play basketball, he redefined what greatness meant. This is where modern debates often twist the narrative. LeBron fans love to claim he faced tougher super teams, but history tells a different story. In the 80s and 90s, Jordan's climb to the top was a gauntlet lined with Hall of Fame legends. Take the Detroit Pistons, for example, the infamous Bad Boys. Led by Isaiah Thomas, Joe Dumars, and a young Dennis Rodman, they didn't just guard Jordan. They designed the Jordan rules, a brutal strategy built to knock him to the floor every time he drove the lane. For 3 straight seasons, that wall of pain kept him out of the finals. But instead of folding, Jordan evolved. He rebuilt his body into armor, sharpened his mind, and came back stronger, until he finally dethroned Detroit and began his reign. And even before that, there was the Boston Celtics dynasty, Larry Bird, Kevin McHale, Robert Parrish. At just 23 years old, Jordan lit them up for 63 points in the Garden, setting a playoff record that still echoes through history. At the height of his career, even Larry Bird couldn't believe what he'd witnessed, saying, "That wasn't Michael Jordan. That was God disguised as Michael Jordan." Just think about that, an all-time great calling his rival divine. Then came the New York Knicks, led by Patrick Ewing, Charles Oakley, and John Starks, a team that turned every matchup into a street brawl filled with blood, bruises, and bodies hitting the hardwood. Yet Jordan thrived in that chaos, turning Madison Square Garden into his personal theater of heartbreak for New York fans. The Indiana Pacers tried their luck next. Reggie Miller, one of the game's greatest trash talkers, threw every verbal jab and mental trick he had. But Jordan's cold, unshakable stare shut him down when it mattered most. And then there was Utah, Karl Malone and John Stockton, the perfect 1-2 punch. Malone was an MVP force, Stockton a pick-and-roll genius, yet Jordan dismantled them both, twice. He conquered the famous flu game, scoring 38 while barely able to stand. And in 1998, he stripped Malone of the ball and sank the jumper, the shot that froze time and sealed his 6th ring. And let's not forget Seattle, another powerhouse that learned the hard way that when Jordan smelled blood, legends turned into footnotes. Gary Payton, known as the best perimeter defender of his time, eventually admitted defeat. "I did everything," he said, "but he was just too good." And still, Jordan walked away with yet another Finals MVP. When you look back, his path wasn't a smooth one, it was a gauntlet of legends. He went through Bird and Magic, Isaiah and Dumars, Drexler, Barkley, Ewing, Olajuwon, Malone, Stockton, Reggie, Payton. The list reads like a Hall of Fame roll call. That was basketball's golden generation, and Jordan stood at its peak, slaying giants year after year. LeBron's toughest rivals, the Spurs, the Warriors, were elite, no doubt, but they came in waves, brief eras of dominance. Jordan faced greatness every single season. And here's the key difference. Jordan never left Chicago to chase easier paths or stacked teams. He stayed, suffered, rebuilt, and conquered. 6 championships in 6 finals, no cracks, no shortcuts. The hardest road, the fiercest era, the strongest competition, and still perfect. That's why the argument that LeBron faced tougher competition doesn't hold up against the reality of Jordan's climb. Michael Jordan's mountain was steeper, his climb lonelier, and when he reached the top, he didn't just win, he transcended. The true divide between him and LeBron isn't just in rings or stats, it's in spirit. LeBron is respected. Jordan was feared. People call LeBron King James. But Jordan? He was Black Jesus, a title born from experience, not hype. Vernon Maxwell captured it perfectly when he said he'd go to bed early, legs elevated, just to save enough strength to survive facing Jordan. That wasn't game prep, it was battle prep. LeBron empowers his teammates, makes the smart play, and extends careers. Jordan, he carried the load, took the final shot, and demanded the moment belonged to him. 6 championships, 6 finals MVPs, no failures. For Jordan, victory wasn't about outscoring you, it was about breaking you. He didn't just want to win, he wanted to own your soul before the buzzer. And that's where their legacies split. LeBron earns admiration through longevity and excellence, but Jordan commanded something rarer, something almost sacred, fear wrapped in reverence. Fear. That's what Michael Jordan brought before the ball even tipped. Opponents felt it in their stomachs, fans felt it in the air, and legends admitted it years later. Jordan didn't need 2 decades to build his throne. In just 13 seasons with the Bulls, he turned the NBA into his personal empire. That's the defining difference. Respect recognizes greatness, but fear acknowledges dominance. And Jordan made everyone bow to it. LeBron can drop 40 in a loss. Jordan turned 40 points into weapons that closed series and defined eras. LeBron may be a king, but Jordan was a predator. He hunted moments. And those moments became immortal.